family gatherings may have their ups and downs, but for the most part, they're a whole lot of fun. There's the nosy aunt who frequently asks when you're getting married or having kids, your overachieving cousin twice removed who seems to be better at everything, and of course the occasional inappropriate uncle who cracks jokes that could spark a #MeToo movement in your own backyard at any moment.
What the hell are you doing? Larry, you can't just...
And the proverbial icing on the cake, the obligatory family photos. For some reason, they always end up cringe-worthy no matter how well you prepare and how fierce you strike a pose. Worse, they end up on the internet for all the world to see, just like these 15 hilariously awkward family photos that will surely make your day. What's up, fact addicts? Welcome to Discovery Amuse, serving up your daily dose of the most outrageous, outlandish, and out-of-this-world fun facts. Stay glued to this video to avoid the mistakes our #1 entry made, because it might just scar you for life. Ready?
Say fuzzy pickles.
Fluffy people.
Number 15, nostalgic bird. Let's start this countdown with a trip down a bird's memory lane. Say what? In 2002, this guy took his senior photo with his pet parrot named Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
The photo made it into the yearbook and on the guy's desk. 10 years later, the guy spotted Jeff seemingly getting sentimental over his long-term friendship with his best human.
It's enough to make a grown man cry.
Find yourself a pet who looks at you like Jeff does. Keep watching because our #1 entry ended up like a badly photoshopped movie poster. Number 14, the fairest of them all. There are mirror selfies. And then there are people taking pictures of their mirrors for sale. I mean, is there even a proper way to photograph a freaking mirror?
I can shake my fanny, I can shake my can.
We're not sure, though, if this nice old lady was having her photo taken by the dinner table. One thing's for sure, someone's having some afternoon delight, if you know what I mean. Rawr.
Sexy time.
Number 13, Mrs. Dicaprio. If you thought Rose and Jack didn't survive the Titanic, well, let the record show that the couple did live happily ever after. Here's the evidence.
I cannot believe my eyes.
Who needs Photoshop when all you need are scissors and glue to make your dreams come true? And also, fangirling isn't just for teenagers, you know. Number 12, who wore it better? Moms sure have the most interesting fashion choices when it comes to their kids. For some weird reason, they insist on their children wearing matching outfits. But these boys' mom took it a notch higher.
I am your mother!
She actually made shirts out of the fabric she got for the couch. Props to these boys for indulging their mom's Project Runway dreams.
As you know in fashion, one day you're in, and the next day you're out.
Number 11, father and son. It's not time to make a change. Just relax, take it easy. But how can this little man take it easy when his dad forced him to ride the water slide? The year was 1977, when dangerous rides in Coney Island required no height or age limit. But I bet the year after, the theme park finally enforced the restrictions. Number 10, the missing triplet? Remember those creepy twins from the 1980 horror classic The Shining? Plot twist, they had a third sister, this young lady. This 10-year-old girl got all dressed up by her mom for a lovely New Year's Eve dinner, but instead she ended up looking ready for trick-or-treating.
But mister, it's Halloween.
It's Bagelween. That's what they should call it.
Number 9, make room for me. Let me ask you, what's the single most important innovation in modern camera technology? Wide viewing angles? High resolution? 10 times optical zoom? I'd still say it's the timer, and I bet this woman couldn't agree more. Just look at her looking like she's nearing the finish line of a full marathon. Run, lady, run!
Run, Forrest, run!
Number 8, a tale of 3 siblings. Once upon a time in the 1980s, a great-grandma who worked for a photo studio decided to surprise her granddaughter with a professional studio portrait of her 3 lovely kids. The granddaughter got the surprise of her life upon seeing the photo of her kids, but not exactly in a good way. Ta-da! And just look at the mad post-processing to make the infant look like a baby Zilla floating in the air. And did I mention her adorable little face that seems like she has no F's left to give? Take that, Tyra!
Am I defeating you with the smiles?
Number 7. Heirs to the throne.
The crown must win.
No, we're not talking about Her Majesty and the British royal family. We're talking about this kind of throne.
I sit on the toilet. What?
Everyone bow down to the Queen and her rightful successors. To say that motherhood is a full-time job is definitely an understatement.
Oh, I don't have any friends. I'm pretty isolated at home. I have 4 kids.
Number 6. Daddy drops down. For dads like me, there's no greater joy than witnessing the birth of your very own child. I can still remember the excitement of holding my kids for the first time at the hospital. Unfortunately for this dad, he might not remember a thing at all after passing out inside the delivery room. Good thing his wife decided to immortalize the once-in-a-lifetime moment with a selfie. Today, this photo sits in the family living room as a reminder of Dad's best/worst day ever. Number 5. Fun reception. Sometimes it's hard to bring kids to a wedding. It only takes one temper tantrum to ruin the solemnity of the occasion. But sometimes, kids can bring some much-needed fun and humor to the otherwise boring event too. Just like this kid, who might be a little too obsessed with the bridesmaid's dress. As to how the little rascal ended up under the woman's outfit is anybody's guess. Number 4. Royal Rumble. Having 4 children is certainly 4 times the joy.
This isn't right.
And 4 times the mayhem too, right, Dad?
That's what we're doing, all right.
Gonna be with you.
Let's break down this family portrait, shall we? In the right corner, a baby goes in for the fish hook inside her sister's mouth. And in the left corner, the eldest sister pins down her sibling, all while Mom laughs in utter surrender. Meanwhile, Dad is so over the photo shoot already. Somebody give this family their own reality show.
You're literally, I will literally you up. Come here.
Number 3. Child villain. For this show-and-tell version of a family photo, everyone was asked to bring their most prized possessions. Precious. Teenage sister, of course, brought her precious phone, while Dad looked like a has-been rock star with his electric guitar. As for the younger son, well, let's just say his favorite thing defeated the entire darn purpose of a darn family portrait.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Number 2. Digging deep. As you've already seen from some of the previous entries, it's such a daunting task to keep kids still for a family portrait. But kudos to these parents who raised well-behaved, albeit awkward, children who didn't cause any trouble during the photo shoot. Oops, I spoke too soon. Sometimes you can't help but wonder whether you can actually trust so-called professional photographers. Before we go to our number 1 pick, do us a solid and make sure to smash the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. Don't forget to choose all so you won't miss out on any of our latest life-changing, boredom-busting content, and of course, be sure to turn on notifications in your app's settings. Number 1. All shades of awkward. Ladies and gents, I hereby present to you one of the creepiest family portraits ever committed to film or a memory card. To be fair, this photo was intentionally bad. The family wanted to shake things up for their annual Christmas cards that their chosen concept for that year was actually awkward family photo. And they sure went to town with it.
That's weird.
Props to this family for their odd sense of humor.
No amount of therapy will ever make this moment okay.
And there you have it, our top 15 hilariously awkward family photos. So, would you be brave enough to show your own entry? Share them with us in the comments section below. Take home any of our exclusive gear by browsing our merch shelf or clicking the link in the video description. And while you're at it, take our quiz to find out how you can earn extra cash online doing what you do best. Awesome, right? Want more nightmare-inducing snaps? Then don't miss our countdown of the 13 normal-looking photos with disturbing backstories. Till then, stay weird, Fact Addicts, and see you in the next video!